Hello to my Western Civilization 105 class, um, and I welcome you to week two. Um, you may be a little distracted noticing that there's Bluey and some toys behind me. My partner has a kindergartner, so that is why they're there. But we should make it clear that grown-ups can be into these things just as much if they want to, right? So, um, in any case, um, I'm also here in my room full of books and uh, grading away, looking over all of your material. I just want to say so far, most of you are doing great. I haven't been able to grade everyone um, in terms of getting all the work done, but I've been trying to work on it as quickly as possible. And right now, the feedback has been minimal. If you get full points, that's definitely positive, and I'm letting you know it's well done. I will start to do a better job of kind of explaining why you're doing well at times, and also let you know things that you would still want to improve on, regardless of the fact that you're having a high score. So I'm going to try to really make sure that you get a lot of feedback from me. I want to encourage you all to see that I'm going to do my best to have the Zoom announcements. I mean, that the announcements are going to always post the Zoom link for you on uh, Thursday's slot for uh, office hours, open office hours, right? So please take advantage of those if you would like, need to. If those times don't work for you and you need to contact me, please feel free to, write to me on Canvas. As I mentioned, if it's during business hours during the weekday, you can call me or text me, and I'll do my best to be available if I can. Um, also in that way. So, um, really, there's not a lot that I have to say for today. I'm just letting you all know that I see that the grades are looking good. Um, you're putting citations in your essays, and you're putting thought into it. So don't forget, though, keep that practice going where you put the citation at the end of the paraphrase. And don't forget things like dates. Some of you wrote great essays, and I reminded you, you have to have dates as well, something that covers the time period. Um, and try to remember to always um, be specific. So you guys have all been mainly doing that, and so let's keep up the good work on that. One slight clarification that I want to mention, because so many of you, and every semester, let me tell you, Ivan the Terrible might have been terrible, but he's everybody's favorite to talk about. And it's interesting that in all my history classes, whenever he gets mentioned, sometimes I'll have, like, at the end of a final, I'll say, what was the favorite thing you learned, or something like that in the semester. And this grim character sure gets a lot of love, at least in terms of, well, he's not boring to study, right? Uh, I just want to make this clear that while he's called Ivan the Terrible in English, and I mentioned this before, I just think the slight little nuance is important. I believe in Russian he's called Ivan Grozny. And Grozny, my understanding, means formidable. And because he did such terrible things, and all of the history that you were exposed to is true and not sensationalist, translating Grozny, formidable, to terrible isn't wrong, but it doesn't hit the same in the Russian language. My understanding is that uh, because if you said that my name is like my first name is Joshua, I'm Joshua the Formidable. That's a different way of articulating who I am than saying I'm Joshua the Terrible. Now, if I'm doing all these tortures and terrible things, Joshua the Formidable and Joshua the Terrible are it's gonna hit the same, right? But I'm just letting you know that in the language, he happens to be a popular character at times within Russian history. I mean, that's a whole nother topic to understand the way that Russian history is perceived of by Russian nationalists, and why. Um, but I just wanted to make that little added clarification there on that for you all. I think I'll just end this here. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out.